Alright, hello and greetings. Welcome to the third episode. That is, this is the third trade I'm recording a video for you. I made a buy trade here. And I made another buy trade here as well. The candle shot up, and by the time I started recording the video, this candle had already closed. The reason for entering is that we had a buyer's reversal here. You see, we had a downward move here, and then there was a reversal. We saw a price reversal at this level, and the buyers are stronger than the sellers here. In the context of the market, our stop losses are set here. I've made two buy trades. I placed one trade on this candle and the other on this candle, with the stop loss set behind this level. Now, we're going to move it up to the higher level that's formed, and adjust both stop losses, since we opened two separate and distinct trades. We're waiting to see what the outcome will be. It's an $11 profit. If it forms another level, I'll move the stop loss there so we can reach the break-even point and manage it. It's currently pulling back at this level that formed here, coming back to test it a few times. Then, if the next candle forms, it could move up to here, and we can set it to break even. And if the price suddenly reverses, we set a stop loss to prevent any potential loss that could happen to us. Alright, it pulled back at this level, and now let's see if it can reach this next level. Just needs to go a little bit higher. I'm setting this to break even now. I'm making this trade that I opened here risk-free, but I do need it to go a bit higher first, because the 1-minute volatility is high. It might hit the stop loss and then go up. So, I'll wait. Let it make the initial move upwards first, then I'll move the stop loss up. The rule for moving the stop loss in time frames under 15 minutes, like 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes, is that we move the stop loss from correction to correction. But in time frames higher than 5 or 15 minutes, we move it candle by candle, meaning we trail it behind each candle. The stop loss, that is. But since there's a lot of volatility in lower time frames, we have to move our stop loss from correction to correction. Alright, the price broke through this level too, so our stop loss is moved up. At this point, I'd like to close the lower trade. Alright folks, the scenario that played out was that it pulled back exactly to the same break-even point for our upper trade, and the stop loss is still in the same place. Now, if the price goes up a bit more, I'll say once it reaches this first level, maybe a bit higher, I'll close this lower trade and manage the upper trade with a stop loss and move forward. The pullback it made was exactly to the break-even point of our upper trade. Let me switch it to the pop-up mode, so when it hits this price, like right now, I can take action on this trade. Okay, the trade. See, right here I closed the lower trade, and now I only have one open trade. The stop loss for the trade is at the break-even point. Let's keep going until we reach this top point. If it breaks through this and goes higher, meaning if it breaks through what's forming here and moves up, the stop loss for this trade will move behind these wicks. Now we're in profit. No matter what happens, we won't lose this amount of profit. If it keeps moving up, I want to move a stop loss. I'll record the rest of the video for you. It just broke through this level as well and came down. If we can manage our positions like this with a stop loss, we can take our profit from the market with very little stress and without any particular worries or mistakes. So, what happened here? Here, it formed another level again, and I can set the stop loss here so that if it wants to drop, it will trigger our exit right at this point. This stop loss we had here is in profit. We entered here. Our stop loss is here. If it forms another level here again, I'll move it here. Right now, I'm telling you, it might form a level here. If it does form a level, like now, the stop loss moves right behind it. The entry point is here. The stop loss moved here, so whatever happens in the moment, whatever decision the traders make, I'll follow through with it. Alright guys, with this price movement, I closed half of a trade completely. That trade, well, we opened one trade, actually two trades. I closed one of them completely at that time. And from the one we were still in, I closed half of it too. So, this is how the behavior goes. I'll move the stop loss below these shadows, so if it wants to reverse, we'll just exit the position. And if it wants to go up, then it should show us its upward move from here. Alright, it moved upwards again. I'm saying, you have to make decisions in the moment. That's one of the good things about it. It's still bringing us profit. I'll move the stop loss below its shadow, so if it suddenly makes a big red candle, it'll kick us out of the position there, which I think it might do here. Yeah, here, our stop loss finally got hit and it took us out of the position.